thanks for the 79 months, but also happy birthday! You're not that old. 31 is not that old. 31's a good age. You should be full of spunk and vigor at the age of 31. I know I was. Anyway, hello, I'm back. Sorry for the late start. Well, I didn't even think I'd be on at all today, but the moon and the stars aligned. You know? Age of what and what? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're talking about. I got my big spicy German trip tomorrow, Thrabs. And then on Wednesday, it's our big stunt. We're doing our big City Skylines 2 stunt. Not at Gamescom. It's like alongside Gamescom. So we're not going to actually be in Gamescom, but we will be around Gamescom. Ready to play some City Skylines 2. It'll be fun. It'll be really good. What's happening here? I'll tell you what's happening here. There's a fucking lot of concrete being made in this bad boy. Holy shit. Okay. When we left off yesterday, we built this. We have steel now as well, and concrete, which means that we can now make a factory that's going to make steel beams, steel pipes, and encased industrial beams with 2 inputs from both of these, funnily enough. And maybe we can use drones for that. We could use trains, but for the amount of stuff that we actually want to make, I don't think we need to use trains, you know? We're going to be bringing everything in, we're going to be dumping everything in and then relying on a belt that is able to move 780 items per minute. So a lot of the stuff we will, a lot of the balancing we'll do off the back of that, right? Yeah, I started work on the concrete mega factory. Dowie, we got our first. This is it. Oh yeah, you went to bed. You had your birthday repose. It's 960. This is what 960 concrete per minute looks like, Dowie. Look at this. Whoosh, whoosh. This belt is, I think, 720 out of 780. That's why it looks a lot more full. And this other one is whatever 3 refineries worth of concrete is. It looks like to max out a belt, it's, was it 9 refineries? It's 9 refineries, and we had to do some weird balancing around extra limestone, right? Which comes up here. Comes back here. Sorry. If it's if there's too much of it on the belt, it splits off here and then merges up to here to balance this one out better as well. It's just the way that we decided to do it. Yeah, we actually did it. I know it. Well, it looks okay. There's still some work to be done on it, but for now it's fine. It's fine for now. We can leave it like this for now. Another thing that we need to figure out is batteries for drones. Whether that is going to happen, I mean, for now, it can happen from the other battery factory, right? But we do need to receive the batteries and distribute them. So we're going to have a battery distribution layer for these drone ports, right? This one will need some this one won't actually need to have batteries. It's just the drone ports where drones are coming to the factory. That reminds me, actually, we needed another port for this one, didn't we? Which makes syncing this stuff a little bit awkward. Because we're doing it here. So we have a drone port that delivers concrete back to central storage, which we can do. We'll need batteries for that to start with because we don't have the main hub set up yet, having batteries. And then we'll have another port where drones can come to this factory to pick up concrete. Because we don't want them picking it up at the central. We don't want it picking it up from central, because then we'll run out of... The central stuff is for me, right? How's my holiday? It was pretty good. Am I looking forward to the Garfield video game next month? Absolutely, I can't wait. I love Garfield, and I love video games. And when I find out that there is a Garfield video game, you know I'm shitting my pants in anticipation. I love that. It's the best. Starfield is a Garfield game, yeah. A lot of people don't realize that about Starfield, but it is actually a Garfield game. Holy crap. Look at all of the concrete. Look at how quickly we produce concrete. This factory. It is just going crazy. It's going nuts. And actually, once it fills up, we'll be sinking a bunch of it. But we have time before that happens. And anyway, it's not the worst thing if it does completely fill up. So this factory kind of will not get bigger than this footprint, because we're going to build it up. But we will need some space, perhaps on the side, perhaps up another level for drone. Actually, that's a good point. Actually, we can do... So we got the deliveries, and then we have the pickups too. So we're gonna need to feed this bit into one up here. Look, I'm thinking with portals, but at first I was not. Oh shit! There's a little bit of overlap there though. We can make it like this. Oh shit, look out. You think this is like right on here? Okay, sure. Now check this out. Now watch this move. We're gonna have to get some power up here. Can I? Oh, yeah. That looks kind of good. I know it's clipping, but it does look good, doesn't it? No? Zoom. All right, nice. Okay, we got some connections here. Let's bring this bad boy up to the top. All right, this one is the okay, so this is concrete pickup. Concrete pickup 1. Because we might want to have multiples, right? Yeah, good. Okay, and then we'll swap this color here like that. Excellent. And we can have the output of this going up to here. So pickup will need some batteries too. It's batteries. Logistics. Conveyor floor hole. This is not going to receive anything. And doesn't need to have a drone to deliver anything there either. Oh, this is unfortunate too. Because well, I think it's like this, right? Oh, it's not high enough. It needs to go up a little. This needs to come down a little, maybe? No, it moved at the last second. It does that. Fuck, it's so annoying. That's better. Oh, whoops. I don't want it off of that. I wanted it off of this, right? And then this way we get all of our output used. Yes. There, that's the one. So now we got the output from the containers coming up here as well. Okay, so this is for pickup. This one's for delivery. This one's going to deliver over to the hub. I mean, we could just belt it over to the hub, but let's just deliver it with the drone. It's fine, right? Or no. It's close, but it means that, I mean, it's still far enough away, right? And then it makes this all look cooler because it has all of this tweaked out technical shizwas. The fucking hover pack, man. Jeez, I'm standing right next to a powered building, like fucking. How are we gonna do this layer for batteries? We're gonna have to have like a maybe like a shared drone port, or maybe just an extra drone port up here to help with batteries. If we do it from up here, we could run it down here. This one will need batteries too, right? To do the deliveries. Oh no, this is a pickup one, so this one will definitely need batteries. And then we're just going to supply batteries to these ones for now as well, right? And we're going to do this all from the existing battery thing. It's like a lot of headache to set up, but I think once it is set up, it'll be pretty good. Just a quick holiday update. I am very much enjoying everything that Jersey has to offer, mostly that one statue of a toad. Hey, the Buttster. That's the Crapo. I know exactly which one you mean. Nice place. It gets shit on a lot. I don't know if you noticed. there's a tremendous amount of feces on that thing all the time. But, you know, maybe that's how people like it, though, you know. It's true. So maybe that's it. Maybe that's the one. Alright. It is a lot of spaghetti, true, but I think it's looking pretty good. Okay, let's do the batteries now before I forget. Before I get too lazy. We have to bear in mind that this is going to be factory at some point. These like croppy outbits are what we're working with. Oh, I need some heavy frames. Okay, I'll go get some. Are you guys looking forward to some red hot City Skylines 2 gameplay from 50 meters up in the air? I'm streaming it, by the way, on this channel. I think there's a face cam, so I can show you guys the nice view that I'm going to be shitting my pants over. Drone ports. I need at least one drone port, right? Drone ports. And do I need another drone? No, I just need one drone port. When is that? It's on Wednesday. It's happening. That's happening on Wednesday. We'll be watching. Okay, good. We get to play the game for like 2 hours, so we can have a good fiddle around with it, see what's new and what's good. And I don't know if we're gonna be able to make like the greatest city of all time, like we normally would, but you know, it'll be good to see what the game's all about, right? Aluminum casing, high-speed connectors, radio control units. Where's the aluminum casings? Yeah, they're here. You hope to see a shit toad statue. Well, if there's one in the game, I will use it for sure. I'll be really homesick while I'm gone for like 2 days, so I'll be thinking about that. I got a nice book to read while I'm away. It's the Bad Religion book. I read that the NoFX one, the hepatitis bathtub, and it made me want to read about Bad Religion, so I got the Bad Religion book as well. I'll read that while I'm gone. The stream on Wednesday is at 5 p.m. BST. I think it's 6 o'clock CET. 6 p.m. CET is when we start, because we have to be over there and ready with our safety harnesses, and they're gonna give us like a safety briefing and stuff. I'm gonna be pooping my pants. It'll be on this channel, Yog's channel, and every other channel. The people that are there, there's like tons of people there. The RT Game is gonna be there. But there's a bunch of people. There's like, I think there's like 10 or 12 streamers and YouTubers going there. Bungee cords at the ready? Oh my god. Yeah. Alright, this is going to be a nice battery drop-off point. And this battery place is going to output batteries to a bunch of these places. So let's go. splitter. Funnily enough, I don't think that this place needs batteries itself. But this one does. And then this guy down here needs them too. That's connected up. Not the best. That one I think is no good, right? So this is concrete pickup 1, which will have batteries. This is refinery battery in. Yeah. In. I got this naming convention for all my stuff. It's incredible. It's not. It's gonna get really confusing really fast. I think we put it here. Man, that's just gonna have to do, right? It is just gonna have to do. Oh, baby. This is going to be incredible, by the way. This is going to be wild. What's in here? Steel, of course it is. Okay, this is steel 1 pickup. Okay, this one doesn't need batteries because the round trip batteries will come from the actual battery supply place, which has its own batteries. Hello? Alright, so this will be battery deliveries over to here. Annoyingly, we'll probably have... Well, you know what? It's probably not a bad thing to have some excess batteries on here. And then this whole like front section of the thing can be used for batteries. Okay. We can always like cover this up a little bit or something after if we want to. But from the front it's gonna look pretty cool actually with all the extra stuff. I think it looks neat already, honestly. It's pretty good. So we got outgoing. This is going to be for refinery batteries in. And this is concrete pickup 1. Alright, so the next step is to get some batteries over here so that we can start doing deliveries and we can start supplying batteries to drones that are going to do pickups. We just need to prime them a little. And then we can get to work on this steel factory that's going to produce 3 items, and it'll be quite a big factory because it'll produce 3 items and then we're going to ship them. Ship those items back to the main hub, get rid of all of the steel producing stuff topside on this site, and then we can start getting all the drone bays and stuff ready for like the big shopping mall. Actually, let's hypertube over. Oh wait, we don't have hypertubes that go to the other side. We should probably do some of that as well, but problem is wait, can I control my drones from here? I should go over there, right? Where's the interface for controlling drones? Train stations, map markers, drone ports. Refinery batteries in. Supercomputers out. So we need a battery delivery thing as well. Okay, before I go over there, let's make sure that I have enough for in case, right? In case I need to make a drone port and a drone. Okay, I do. All right, let's go. We'll go check it out. Better to go over, right? The cities thing is absolutely outside Dow. Yeah, it's not in Gamescom. It's above Gamescom. Am I going to be freezing? No, I mean, I think it's pretty hot in Germany in the summer. If it rains, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess the whole thing's canceled if it rains. I mean, there's going to be computers on there, so. It's 100 degrees F here this week. Is that really hot? Somebody says to me 100 degrees, I'm thinking like it's the end of the world. But maybe it does feel like the end of the world. If it's cold out, they can just light a fire underneath me? Well, I'll take a sweater. I'll wear, you know what? I'll wear jeans for the first time in like 6 years, and I'll take a sweater as well. I'll be fine. If I think it's going to get too cold, maybe, you know what, I might just buy a jacket while I'm there. What if I buy like a big winter jacket while I'm there? The stores will have them, right? Ready for like fall sales and stuff. 100 degrees Fahrenheit is 37 degrees Celsius? Oh my god. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. If it's 37 degrees Celsius there and I'm outside, you're gonna see a man with a gigantic tomato face streaming City Skylines 2 gameplay from 50 meters in the air. Because, like, I swell up when I get really hot, you know? My whole face goes all puffy and red. No, I'm not going to be eating a bratwurst at all. I think Ravs is planning on eating a whole bunch of bratwursts and frankfurters. I think he wants to get his frank on big time before he hits the stage. He said something like, I'm going to eat 5 in a row or something, I think. Okay, supercomputers out. Resin in. We have so many batteries. I'm gonna cry. That's way too many batteries. Luckily, we're gonna be shipping a bunch out in a sec. Alright, and then we're gonna have just a normal splitter here. Because this one, oh fuck. It did its old trick again. What's a good color for batteries? White? Sure. So this is refinery batteries delivery. So this port will deliver batteries, of which it should have some. Oh yeah, it's gonna be filling up like crazy now. So this port will deliver batteries to refinery batteries in. Refinery batteries in doesn't have any deliveries to do. Off she goes. All right, perfect. All right, so we are now delivering batteries to the refinery site. I really like what we've built. I like what we're doing in the desert biome. I like the changes that we're making. I feel like we're going for like a better scalable solution. You know? Out with the old, in with the new. I like how we're thinking more logistically now. And I like how we've kind of made factories bigger than we've ever made them before. I mean, that refinery making 1,300 steel ingots is a substantial size, isn't it? And same with the concrete, in fact. And you can see them from here, and they look fucking awesome too from here. Look at that. Looks imposing as shit, doesn't it? No? I'm imposing as shit. Honestly, in real life, I kind of am. It's wild. I'm huge. If you saw me in a dark alley at night, you'd be like, who is this guy? He's imposing as shit. If you were traveling through a hypertube and you went past the dark alley that I was standing in at night and you caught a glimpse of my silhouette, you'd be like, that's imposing as shit. What's the plan after Satisfactory? Back to Ribbon? I don't know. I mean, Starfield's out soon. And then Cities 2. Probably be Starfield and then Cities 2. Maybe not even in that order, I'm not sure. We'll just see. Starfield should be pretty good. I might just wait to see what people think of it first. And then Cities 2, I'm assuming we will play a ton of. Because, well, it's Cities 2, right? Am I right or am I right? I'm probably right. Come on, autosave, you can do it. I don't know if we want to leave this like side open or what. I don't know. We should have had some batteries delivered here. So refinery batteries in. No drone. This port status. What's the status? No drone. Should he have taken let me just put these in just to see if this is the problem. Outgoing. He should have had enough batteries for a round trip, right? This is definitely our delivery drone, but he is not delivering? Oh, it's because this isn't powered on, that's why. Okay, let's see if this holds true now. So he's delivered the batteries. Nice. Okay, so he has enough for a round trip. So we don't need to provide any batteries here because this guy brings his own batteries with him. And this should hold true for these pickup points as well for steel and for concrete. So this is concrete pickup 1, which now has batteries. So all we got to do is we got to prime we got to prime a drone, and they should pick up batteries from here, right? Ugh. We hope. We hope that that works. We'll see if it actually works. All right, we got a belt full of batteries here. Perfect. Okay. The next step is going to be to set up this steel factory wherever we want now, because our 2 inputs are just going to arrive by drone, right? So to get started, we're going to want some drones immediately to pick up stuff. Let's make sure that we have what we need for that. And then we've got to plan this out as well, right? Production planner. So we have concrete. All right, so we want steel pipes. We want steel beams. And we want encased industrial beams. With inputs of steel and concrete, right? See if this simplifies things for us. And then we see from that what we actually want. So that's 780 and 780. Alright, so how many steel pipes? Steel pipes. So steel pipes is 3 ingots, so we can make 20 per minute. Let's make like 200 per minute. Do we want 200 steel pipes per minute? I guess we do, right? Because we can then, if we're making tons of them, we can just ship them around, right? How many steel beams? 200? 100? And then encased industrial beams is going to be encased industrial pipe, right? Which we'll need some steel pipes for. So we're going to make 100 beams. We're going to make 200 pipes. And we're going to make 1 encased industrial beam. No, we can do better than that, right? What's the output? Encased industrial beam. It's 4 per minute. I don't know. Can we make like 20? $12? So it's saying that it wants coal and iron now for more steel. So to make 100 steel beams, 780 steel, 780 concrete. We need 380 units per minute for the steel pipes. be 84. So let's say this is 100 instead. So we get 100 steel beams, we get 100 steel pipes. 4, 5, 6. And then we could get what? 16, 20? 20 encased industrial beams. So we need 7 steel beam constructors, 12 steel pipe constructors, and 5 encased industrial pipe assemblers. We'll be sending 140 steel pipes over to the assemblers, and then we'll be banking 100 steel pipes for our use. So we're gonna make the steel pipes on site. Hello. Are you? No, I haven't. It's probably with all the other stuff. It might be in the car, but I doubt it. I haven't seen it. Oh, it's not. Okay. I don't know where it is then. Sorry. Have fun. Be careful. Please, one of you can just go first. Come on. Why? What? Go then, mister. Man, kids fight about the dumbest things. It's crazy. Terry's a myth. No, Terry's fine. He's fine. Why am I talking to the mailman like this? Well, it's a good reason. What do you got? What do you want to listen to? You want to listen to some house music or some jazz? Let's just put on all the jazz. You think 100 steel beams and 100 steel pipes per minute is a decent amount for now? I mean, we can up this as well, right? We're making way more steel and concrete than this. 20 encased industrial beams per minute? What are we currently making out of interest? Let me just go check. It'll be nice to actually start making some of this stuff, and then we can get rid of some of these factories up here, right? So this first steel factory is not actually going to be that big. This is... Production here has halted. This is, of course... I don't even know. What's this making? 2 heavy modular frames per minute. Ah, encased industrial beams. Okay, we're making 10 per minute right now. So we'd be making 20 per minute? I feel like we can do better than that, right? But we just need way more steel. 4, 5, 6, 7, 80. We'd need an extra 190. So we'd need 2 belts of steel, which honestly is fine. Okay, so what's 780 times 2? 780 times 2 is 60. What did I say we were making? 1350 and 960? Alright, so doing it this way, we get 100 steel beams per minute, 100 steel pipes per minute, and 40 encased industrial beams per minute. And we would be using quite a bit of steel for this. We need 400 units to go into constructors for steel beams, and then we need 570 to go into 19 constructors for steel pipes. 200 units of concrete to go into 10 assemblers. We're banking 100 steel pipes, and we're sending 280 into these assemblers as well. So I think for this, actually what we're going to do is we're going to send all of our steel pipes into the assemblers, and then any overflow is going to be for us to pick from, right? Whereas steel beams, we're just producing 100. And then the encased industrial beams, we're going to just be producing 40 per minute. And then we can scale it. You love bacon. Gosh, I do too, actually. Well, I used to. I haven't had it in quite some time. I've had fake bacon, but it's not the same, you know. Fakin. I have had some fakin. Once or twice. But it's not the same. It really is not the same. Where do we want to do this? So where do we want to do this steel stuff? Do we want to find a nice place to set this up? It's not going to be a huge factory. But we don't want to build it over here because this is going to be refinery row here. We're going to do all of our refining, and we want to have a lot of space for trains, planes, and automobiles to arrive here and deliver these goods. This is not going to be a big factory, so we are just going to service it by drone to start with. We'll have more than enough throughput with drones, I think. Factory row, factory row, factory row. Well, we've already got a whole bunch of stuff down here. I mean, and now with the new setup, drones delivering. It's not a far journey for the drones to deliver, but for like testing and stuff, it's probably fine, right? And then anything that we're producing over here can feed directly into the storage facility, and then we can get a bus going for all of this stuff, right? All of these outputs that we're going to be storing. Is John Candy going to deliver it all? I don't know. Do you want him to? What did I say that we needed? 19 constructors plus 7 constructors plus 10 assemblers? We could try to fit it in here. Probably be enough room. Since we're not going to be smelting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's space for 13, let's say 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20? 20 constructors down there? Or so? There is going to be a little bit of funny like looping around and stuff as well, right? Because of the steel pipes being used for the other part of the recipe. And how are we gonna do the drone stuff from here? Just hinge it off the side here. So we need 2 drone ports for this. Do 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 do. Drone ports. So this is Steel Factory 1 concrete in. This is Steel Factory 1. Hang on. Steel ingots. Oh, there's steel in. We might just need to have like a numbering system for factories, right? Factory 1. Maybe I can put like a big billboard on here that says F1. Oh, I don't have any encased industrial beams. Well, I'm going to be making a whole bunch soon. Alright, so we just need to prime these with batteries. I need the miners as well. There's 10 in that one already. All right. This is kind of like a proof of concept thing, right? We're gonna see if this actually works. All right, so this guy needs to go and pick up steel. So he's going to go to steel 1 pickup. No, this is concrete. Sorry, I'm lying to you. So this is concrete pickup 1. And this guy is steel pickup 1. Alright, off they go. Let's see if they can do their round trips with their batteries and stuff. I'm watching you. Whoosh. Off he goes. I still think that this guy brings back more product than we could belt over here in the same amount of time, right? At least I hope. This guy's going to the concrete factory. Oh, I like the drones. They are kind of cool, aren't they? Look, he's picking stuff up. Okay, so we'll see if the battery stuff actually works as well, right? We'll see. See if it works. Okay, so these are both powered on, and then it's just going to be a case of making constructors. So 7 steel beam constructors. Oh, I need to go get some beams. Okay, does he have enough to go back for another load? We're testing this, right? He's only got 3 batteries here. Alright, there goes all the concrete. Okay, he didn't even take these batteries, so that means that shows me that he's picking up batteries from the other spot, right? So that works. So he's picked up his round-trip batteries from this pickup point without having a full inventory of batteries. He's just picked up as much as he needs to get here and then make his way back. That's really good. What the hell are the encased industrial beams? Aha! How many of these do I need? Production planner. So I need 19, I need 26 constructors. And I need 10 assemblers. I will need some cable. Great. Whoa. I'm in. All right, blueprints, simple input output constructor. This is out, in. Oh, it's the other way around. Ah, it's all right. I'll just do it. I'll just do it manually. I don't mind. Five, 6, 7. So these guys are making steel beams. Using not concrete. Steel beams, so we want splitters at the back. Wait, where's this output? Oh. Customizer materials. try to match this up here so I can actually see the lines that it's using. Oh. Oh man, okay. Luckily we're near all of our stuff, right? Very nice. Alright, so that's the first bit of steel. We can split this off to the other side too. So we need 19 constructors now, which we'll probably do on this side. We're gonna have our mergers go... We want them to go out this side, out the back. I feel like we could probably have them go out the back, it'd be fine. What do you think? 9? So it's waiting to empty all this, but it waits if it's full, which is not a bad thing. Shouldn't really ever be full because we sink everything, right? Alright, so we got to figure out how we're going to transport this stuff back. But like I said, we're probably going to make like a belt, right? There's only 100 items coming off of this. This whole factory all in is going to produce 240 items, right? So we can easily send that back on one belt. We can just merge it all onto one Mark V belt and send it back, and then organize it when it gets to the central storage area. Start working on the main drone hub. It'd be kind of cool. Okay, that's full now. We haven't used any of the concrete yet. Okay, so that's steel beams. Now we need 19 constructors. For the steel pipes, which is going to need even more steel. I wonder if maybe we just, if we output up instead of back and then like along the same level, right? Make it like multi-level. Alright. We'll try to remember that we're gonna do that. God, how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Maybe we go up a bit too. We can make like some stacks. Wait, is it? Oh, that's awkward actually, because I built it like in the middle. Or is it? Because we're just splitting. Maybe it's not so awkward actually. The fact that it's back here. It has some room to go over. And then possibly some room to overlap out as well. Let's try it out. Because if we want to expand, then we can go up a bit too, right? That might not look too bad. I want to leave some space at the front so that we can come in and look at these factories if we ever want to, if we're doing like a tour or something, you know? That could be kind of fun. So this is steel pipe. That looks all right. The only thing is that we can't scale this side. Although we could if we move it back a little bit. Maybe we don't worry about that for now. You know? And just roll with it. Oh, you've got to roll with it. You've got to take your time. You've got to do what you're going to do, and don't let anybody get in your way. I'm so sorry. I'm not. I'm not actually. Admit it, chat. You loved that. Admit it. 19 and 10 assemblers. Sorry, not sorry. No, I'm not actually sorry. 10 assemblers. I got the 10 assemblers on lock. How do I put these in relation to the edge here? Oh, it's like on the corner, then back one. Can't put that there because we need to run a belt there. Which means that we can put this here, but then it clips. That looks okay. How do you get it to line up with? Well, I guess that kind of works. Oh my god. I should use the blueprint thing for this. I mean, I have not lined any of these up nicely at all. There has got to be a better way. Maybe it's just getting the right angle. Oh shit. That's a bit better. Oh god. Okay. Alright, what did I say this was? Steel pipes. It is all about getting the right angle, you're right. You couldn't be more right. Can I just BRB in a sec? Oh my god. We need some steel here, stat. Can't believe it. Where's my little drone? Fuck, did he... There's no way he ran out of batteries though, right? Is this him coming back now? Holy crap. 334 items per minute? We're gonna need more steel than this. We chomped through that. Whoosh. Maybe the throughput is not enough for drones. Or we just need way more drones on this line to fill it up. Here's some more steel. I mean, all of this is just getting stored in here now, right? Because this still hasn't made all the stuff it needs. Fuck. So the turnaround time for this is just under 3 minutes. So there's a lot of time where, well, I suppose the thing is, once this is like filled up, it probably won't be too bad, right? Yeah, it's like filled up now. All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. I did not get tea either. Sorry. I didn't. There was no tea. Sorry. Sorry, I know I should have got some tea. I didn't think to get any. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. I missed a connection. Alright, this is my big dumb steel factory that I'm working on right now. Working on a pretty big one here. We're gonna use some smart splitters. Okay, and then this one, if we put it like this, right? If we run the output out this way, pardon me, we can then do a lift. With only a tiny bit of clipping. Or how about no clipping? All right. Oh my god, do not. Okay, good. Sorry. Oh, apologies. Right, and then we need 10 assemblers, right? We still need 10 assemblers, and the assemblers are going to be taking in what exactly are we making here? Oh yeah, encased. So we'll be taking pipes and then concrete in here too, right? So we're gonna need a little bit of space. There's a lot of coming there, you're right. I mean, when you're right, you're right. In this case, you are right. It's just, you are just right. That's it. What was it? 1, 2, 3. Give ourselves a bit of space. All right. Beams. Beams. I love beams. I love beams. Right. So once beams are done, we're gonna have a smart splitter here to send outputs, to send overflow, right? So left output will be steel pipe, and then the overflow can go center, I guess. Overflow. picking up the wrong one. Alright. Good. And then the other input is concrete, which is coming down from here. It's a bit of a crisscross. No, actually, let's get it onto here. Oh, shit. Wait. So it's 1, 2. Oh, we don't. It's annoying doing it like this, isn't it? So we want it like that. Okay, we're gonna gobble up all the steel quickly, but the concrete not so much. Alright, that's looking pretty good. So we need some power. Power is like up on top of here. Make it 10. This music reminds you of Police Squad? Wait, not this song. You mean the last one, right? It's the last one you're talking about? Oh, it's much easier putting it onto one of these steel beams, isn't it? There's less chance for there to be errors, right? Logistics, we want a merger. So we're not receiving any steel pipes at the moment. received any steel pipes. Received no steel ingots. Oh shit, yeah, that's right. We need to split off of here as well, right? Oh man. All right, good. And then we got encased industrial beams coming off the back down here, right? All right, good. There's still plenty of room in here to expand stuff if we need to, right? But one thing is for damn sure, we are gonna need steel faster, right? Because we blast through all of this before it even comes back to restock. You feel like playing CK3? Nice. Yeah, there's no way this guy gets back in time to fill this up. So we might need a second drone and port for this, and then output the steel onto another line. I don't know. No, multiple drones can use the same port, but like for example at the steel refinery, I could send a drone from here and a drone from here to go pick up at one port, but I can't assign multiple drones to this port, for example. So I'd need to make another port with a drone and then send it to pick up more steel. $334 items per minute for this. I wonder if we could use trucks to bring steel over here to help top it up between the drones. I think train is too, the distance is too short, right? I thought this would be perfect because the distance is short, but the turnaround time is still very long. Trucks have a huge inventory as well. The drone inventory just isn't that big. So there's just going to be times where this is not producing, right? or not. Trucks is 48 slots versus 12 on drones. Oh my god, man. So maybe maybe trucks and trains to deliver stuff. I guess we're looking at trucks and trains for delivering stuff, right? We'd have to. Or not, yeah. I mean, drones is fine for concrete here, I think. Because we'll fill up on concrete. Our requirement for concrete is not enormous, right? It's 20 per minute. So we can keep concrete topped up here, but steel we'll struggle with constantly, right? Maybe we do like, maybe we just do trucks. We need to set up some sort of highway for the truck. If it's going to be to a nearby place, right? Blueprint a nice road with lights and stuff. And put a lot of jumps. See, steel right now is not too bad, but it's because steel beams are just backed up with nowhere to go. We have no output for them. I think we're gonna need to do either get another drone in to do this, because actually another drone might be able to do it if we have them not going at the exact same time. It might work, right? Looks vaguely like a dome. So the drone is only just now docking at the steel mill. The thing with trains is that, well, I mean, we've set this up for one line where really we would need two train lines, right? You know, one way and then the other way, so that they don't crash and get stuck on each other and stuff. I guess trucks is a little bit different, but trucks would take a little while to get to and from, right? 48 stacks? How long does it take for this to empty out? That I don't know. Let's try another drone for it and see if that improves at all. Also, we need to start transport drone. Steel Factory 1 Steel In. That's fine. We can call it Steel Factory 1 Steel In. Again. It's no problem. Okay, that one's just gone. This port needs to go to Steel 1 pickup. It ate the batteries. It only needed 6. Have it run through the ports. You can daisy chain. I don't know. I don't think you can do it with the ports because you'd need to have the input doesn't. These two don't interact with each other. I don't think you can do it. No, they don't. Well, they're separate inventories, right? The outgoing and the incoming. If I daisy chain it to this port, this guy will come and pick it up and take it with him, which I don't want to happen. Alright, so he's dropped off. The other one should be coming back soon. He just took off. He's en route. He's gotta hurry because this guy's almost done. He's almost done his full unload. Wait, is this him? Whoosh. There's been a collision. I think we might need to do trains instead, right? I think the problem with drones in this case is there's two. The first problem is that they... Hello? Their turnaround time, animation, and everything takes way too long. And the second problem is their inventory is just not big enough at all. Yeah, I think you're right. I think drones are good for low volume items. Like, I feel like delivering, like we're using, like out at the computer place, is perfect, right? Lower volume stuff. But like in this case, I mean, this isn't even a big factory and it's really struggling to keep up the steel. It'll never get on top of it. So I think we'll probably want to just load up big train carriages full and then drop it off. So I mean, we can leave this running for now. It'll probably be okay for a bit, And then we can maybe move this off-site when we want to increase like the capacity and stuff. Doesn't need to be here. Like I said, this biome really, we're just going to do a lot of the processing and then kind of the like central hub stuff. This is where we started. A lot of these factories can be made bigger and we can move them further away, right? Because then we can have trains go out further with bigger loads of stuff, and that would be fine. Yeah, trains for something like steel. I actually think drones for the concrete in this factory is fine. I think it'll keep up no problem, but steel is being used by two sides of the factory and it's just going to get gobbled up so fast. Another thing to consider is how do we want to how do we then want to send back items from here, and will we be able to do it fast enough with a drone as well? Because we are creating 100 steel pipes, 100 steel beams, and 40 encased industrial beams a minute. That's probably not so bad, right? Encased industrial beams are in stacks of what, 100? Pipes are 200, and the steel beams are in stacks of 100 as well. The drone takes 3 minutes, so I think it would have time to take the full load there and back. How many stacks does it drop off? I can't remember. 337 items per minute. No, I didn't uninstall The Sims 4. No, it's still there. It's still ready to rock and roll.
You're doing great, Dad!
This factory is awesome.
Hey, thank you, Queen of Latex. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. It's getting there. We're trying some different things out. Some of it works, some of it doesn't. But it's fun to mess around and try things out, though. I think we can leave this for now, but we do want to figure out how we're going to move stuff to the completed stuff, I should say, to our main hub, right? CK3 installed? Yeah, it's not a big install. It is installed, yeah. I need concrete. Guess what, though? Okay, we'll do some more testing. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta get some more of this stuff. The spreadsheet's all lubed up and ready to go. For what? For CK3? You gotta track your dynasty via spreadsheet? Transport. Drone port. Drone. Heavy modular frames. Oh crap, I don't think we're making any heavy modular frames right now because I think I stole the resources from... okay, add that to the list of things to do as well. We have to get resources back for those. After, yeah. Well, I mean, that heavy modular frames we could potentially move. That's a point, actually. Production planner, outputs. No, and no. Okay. Heavy modular frames. Heavy modular frames, we got a couple of different recipes for. We got one that uses a bunch of steel products and also concrete, steel pipes, concrete, encased industrial beams. These are all things that we're making right now, and modular frames, which, I mean, these are all completed products that we could deliver to a heavy modular frame factory without needing any raw resources for. Modular frames, we have a couple of different recipes for as well. And this one creates 2.8 heavy modular frames per minute. It's not too bad, actually. It needs 7 modular frames per minute, 9 encased industrial beams per minute, 33 steel pipes per minute, and 20 concrete per minute. It's nothing. I mean, concrete is, again, we could deliver the concrete by drone. We could deliver all this stuff by drone. I mean, there's a lot of this stuff just sits there doing nothing, right? We wouldn't want to manufacture this stuff on site again if we're already manufacturing it, right? Modular frames we're making, but we're not making that many. But again, we could make a big factory and make a lot of modular frames. It's just I mean, if we're making 100 steel pipes per minute, so we have to it's almost like we'll have to split the factories a bit, right? Like, we'll have to split the factories in such a way whereby we're taking like overflow. Maybe that's the key. Maybe that's the key, though, is just taking the overflow and like storing it up somewhere to be used for deliveries to like other factories and stuff. I don't think I'm making enough steel pipes to do that, though. I mean, I'm making 100 per minute, which is a lot of steel pipes, I guess. I mean, it's 100 every minute. It's a lot. What recipe is this one? This one here. So this is heavy industrial frame, heavy modular frames, sorry. And this is using the modular frame encased industrial. So this is heavy encased frame, right? And the inputs would be not this. So concrete, steel pipes, encased industrial beams, and modular frames. We're making 100 of those, 40 of these, and let's say we're making like 40 of these as well. So to make one of these per minute, with all that stuff delivered, say that we want to make 5. We need 36 concrete per minute, 13 modular frames per minute, 16 encased industrial beams per minute, and 60 steel pipes per minute. So if you look at it this way, say we took 60 steel pipes per minute from this factory, we'd still have 40 per minute going into like the personal supply, right? It wouldn't be so bad. There just has to be like an overflow in the factory for the personal stuff to top up on top of everything else, right? But it's kind of hard to do. It's kind of hard to do the overflow because you'd have like, for example, say we delivered all this by drone because it is low volume stuff. We delivered all of this by drone to this factory that's making 5 heavy modular frames. Say we up it to 10. So let's say we're making 100 of these and 100 of these as well. So if I up it to 10, it still wants me to make some steel. And that's because I don't have enough steel pipe. Okay, so if I wanted to make 10 of these per minute, 73 concrete per minute, 26 modular frames per minute, 33 encased industrial beams per minute, and 120 steel pipes per minute. That's to make 10 heavy modular frames per minute. That's still really low volume stuff, right? So we could feed that factory with a drone. But from where? Where would we feed that from? We would need 4 drone ports to deliver each thing individually, right? I just don't know logistically how we could separate out the stuff that we need, most of it from this factory, in fact, to then send it over to that factory, which is not going to be a big factory because all the inputs are already done. It's basically just a manufacturer. It is actually it's actually 4 manufacturers to make 10 of those per minute. With the amount of stuff that I just said. Modular frames, 26 modular frames per minute though is I'm not sure. What do I have for modular frames? Modular frame. Modular frame, I have the steel pipe recipe, which makes 3 per minute. But we'd still need to make reinforced iron plates. I mean, reinforced iron plates is easy though, right? We could make hundreds of those per minute. But we'd need some iron. Lots of iron, right? What else uses only iron? Reinforced iron plate, iron rods, iron plates. Is that it? And even this uses only iron if you use the alternate recipe for screws, right? Which uses iron ingots as well. I suppose the original one uses rods, which is just iron as well, right? So reinforced iron plates, there's ways that we could pump out a ton of those. So reinforced iron plates, and then steel pipes. Okay, so what alternate recipe is that? For modular frame. Modular frame. We might be making this first as a precursor to making the other one, right? Inputs. So it is steel. The alternate for this is steeled frame. And we want to make like say 50 per minute. Oh, we're probably not making this first, right? Because we still need to make reinforced iron plates. Steel pipes are fine. It's just the... Okay, so let's assume that we have steel pipes and... Was it reinforced iron plates? let's say we're making 100 of those per minute. We'd need 33 reinforced iron plates and 166 steel pipes, feeding into 17 assemblers to make 50 modular frames. So that would be a big factory, right? To make 50 modular frames per minute. It would be nice though, because it would only be assemblers. We wouldn't be doing anything else on site. We would need to smelt a shit ton of iron and send that somewhere, right? Okay, so I'm starting to see like how we could do this, right? Rotors are only iron as well. Rotor is potentially only iron. Depends on what you use, right? This alternate recipe makes tons more, but we would need copper sheets, right? Rotors. We don't have a need at the moment for rotors. Reinforced iron plates is likely the next thing that we're going to go really big on, right? 50 modular frames a minute needs 1200 raw iron per minute. That's fine though. I mean, we've got iron all over the damn place. We have so much iron. Okay, this factory is nearly full now, right? Of all this stuff, so we have to start thinking about transporting it back. The way we're going to transport it back is the start of like the main hub. Okay, so unfortunately what we've just built here is going to be temporary, because I think the rule of thumb now is any factory that needs to receive stuff from the refinery, unless it's concrete and maybe silica, is going to be a train job, right? Concrete and silica could potentially be a drone job, because usually the amount of concrete needed is small enough for a drone to keep up with it. But for like steel, iron, copper, all that stuff, we're gonna have to drive like big train loads in, right? To keep it to keep the factory running in between loads, and then monitor that as well and fine tune it a little bit. So we'll have to probably refine a shit ton of iron and everything else too. Sorry, I know it's a lot of thinking out loud, but... And then what we'll use the drones for is to deliver made stuff where, you know, like, for example, like I was just saying, 50 modular frames. So delivering 166 steel pipes per minute and 33 reinforced iron plates per minute. A drone could probably keep up with that, right? Because it's delivering like 300 something items per minute. It works out to 334 items per minute, taking into account the round trip time and everything else. We got a bit of steel stockpiled here now, but once we're sending this stuff back, it's all gonna go. I wonder if you can, like, do this. I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, we definitely need a drone for this, because this is going to be delivering... It will need batteries at the main hub too. That's okay though. I think we can do that. I think we have enough batteries to deliver to 2 sites at the moment from the battery place. I'll just have to set up another drone port, which I have enough materials to do right now. Okay. So this one is going to be steel factory 1 output. This guy, and this is going to go to the main hub. The main hub is going to have a series of sort of like drop-off ports, right? Which is then going to go into feed everything that it receives into a programmable splitter, which is just going to separate out everything and send it to where it needs to go. I'm giving myself a bit of a headache with all this. It is fun, though. It's a fun headache. Oh, man. It's good because it doesn't actually look like it's hooked up, but actually it's just clipped from underneath. A fun headache, yeah. You've never had one before? Oh, you've never lived. Alright, so a lot of these outputs can just be merged onto a belt that will just go up and then out, right? Logistics, organization, industrial storage. So this is not going to have batteries. Okay. Oh no, it's right in front of this pole. It's right in front. Okay. Be gone. Since we don't need this over here, let's put this here instead. That's probably better. Oh, mother. It's gotta go over like one. Where does this put? Okay, that's fine. Alright, so this is gonna be a merger. that's pipes. Oh, yeah, and we want these things too, which currently are going where? Nowhere. Fudge. Okay, can we merge onto this? Not there. There's an opportunity to merge here. What? Okay. Whoosh. Look at this mix of items. Very nice. Did I dream about Satisfactory on my vacation? Do you know what? I did. I got the bug big time for Satisfactory. God, I've been playing it a lot. And really enjoying it too. It's been, let me tell you. Shit, I could die. I almost died. I almost quit playing right then and there. I don't even know why I jumped that way. I need to head over to the battery place in a minute. Supercomputers we're gonna have to let them pile up for a bit, I think. Let's get rid of this for now too. Let's start making our the location for the central storage. I love this radar tower. With central storage, we want central storage. We need to figure out a way to make it so that we have. I don't think it necessarily even needs to be on this like top floor like this, because now. I wonder if we need even. Yeah, we should do it here, right? Do you want to do it like somewhere more central? This whole thing needs to be. I think we're gonna do it right on top of this, but then change around some of the. Fucking hell! Jesus Christ! We basically want the containers to receive in. I wonder if we need to change it over so that it's all the industrial size containers, so that we have like a hidden top bit to the container where we can send stuff up to the drone port. Because part of this is so that I can deliver myself stuff when I need it. If I'm far away and I ran out of concrete or whatever, instead of running all the way back to the base, I can just send a drone to do a pickup, you know. So we need industrial sized containers so that we have the output on the top of the container that goes to the drone port. And then the output at the bottom of the container is the one that's accessible to me by hand when I'm here taking stuff. Because there's going to be certain things that I probably won't need to have delivered to me. I mean, I will need everything, but I won't need to take tons of it. You know, like, for example, say like I need supercomputers when I'm out there. Well, I don't need a whole drone inventory of supercomputers. I'll probably need like 100. You know, I got like 2 stacks or whatever. So then what I can do is I can take the 2 stacks I want and then just send the rest of it back on the drone. The drone comes back to the main hub, drops it. Oh yeah, what happens if a drone comes back with inventory? Once it's dropped off, I then need to send it back to... well, actually, once it's dropped off, I need to change its... If I change its destination, its internal battery inventory goes, right? You need to supply more batteries. Just store everything in my ass. I could, actually. There's a lot of room up there. It's quite a spacious ass. They're making a Slime Rancher movie? Oh. You can actually fit an adult raccoon in your ass. No joke. How do you know this? Extensive testing. Have you tested this extensively? They're looking for a new voice for Mario. Am I interested? Oh god, yeah. You tell them, Giso. If they ever ask you, let them know, okay? Let them know that yes, I am interested. I would love that. Woohoo! It's a me. It is a me. Can you do a Yahoo? So I can send them that as the yes. Ready? Yahoo! 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 Oh. That's the current. They won't accept that demo. They'll just think that we took a recording from an actual game. Wahoo! Woohoo! 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 Wee! Yahoo! Yeah, I do sound like Mario a lot. It's true. I know. It's wild. It's actually crazy. It's crazy. I kind of like that there's this huge space. I mean, you look at this huge space and you just think the possibilities are endless, right? What do you think when you look at this huge space? You think, I could do something with all this space, right? But then the thing is what happens underneath this space? There's just a lot of stuff under here that I don't even really know. I mean, we've started like this kind of new logistics layer for these refineries, for these 2 refineries that we built. We're going to need to refine more stuff, though. We're going to have to expand this out because we're going to need a pure iron refinery. And we're probably going to want some copper refineries as well, because I think I have the pure recipes too, right? For iron ingots. This one here. 7 ore and 4 water to make 13 ingots. It's kind of nice. Same with copper. 6 ore and 4 water to make 15 ingots at a rate of 37.5 per minute. So we could really make a lot of this stuff, and the refineries will be huge and interesting to look at. How much bigger do I want this mess? Well, I'm just sick of having to pipe resources to individual factories. You know, I think I'd rather have a cool logistics thing, but it just, once you start doing that, it is a mind bender for sure. And also getting like central storage and stuff sorted out so that it works a bit better. It's kind of it's one of those things. It's like such a big task that you just don't even really know where to start with it. But I feel like if I can just get over that mental hurdle, I can do it. I could maybe do it. Maybe, just maybe. Maybe I could do it. Possibly. I did pave Paradise to an extent, yeah, and put up a parking lot. And you know what? For a while, it was really good. It was really something else. Okay. Steel production stuff here can go, right? This is fine to go. We're now producing these things elsewhere, so there's no more need for these. And we have enough in storage now. For now, I should say. My inventory is full of steel and ores that I do not need to hold right now. Sulfur. Do 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 do. Get rid of any of these things that aren't being used at the moment. Look at all this space that we have here for activities. Just so much activity space. So this is our modular frame factory here. This is our reinforced iron plate factory at the end. And this is also making screws and iron plates. So this stuff will all be made in a separate factory once we have iron ingots being refined, right? Over here we got all the copper stuff. Again, we could just have a separate factory for all this stuff, and we could take all of the copper that we need over there, and that'll be great. This is like Caterium stuff back here. And then we got rotors, motors, Motors. What's this coming down here? Encased industrial beams. And at the very end is heavy modular frames, which I've knocked out by accident by stealing resources that were going to it. I think it was all the limestone that I stole for the concrete factory. That's fine. We have enough to, we have a full container of them, so we should be okay for a bit. We shouldn't need to use too many of them to rebuild a lot of this stuff, because a lot of this stuff is just the starter stuff, right? We got all these coal power plants that can be dismantled, so we could make a lot of space here. But we don't want to build anything too close to where all these refineries are going to go, because we want all these logistic layers and stuff to have enough space. You know, if we have to shove a lot of train stations, long trains that have lots of freight cars on them and stuff, we want to leave some space. We don't need to pack it in too tight, right? There's this factory over here that's just kind of making plastic and rubber and stuff. That can stay for now. I think that's fine. We can figure out how we're going to do that later. And we have enough alternate recipes where we don't really have to use plastic and rubber for a lot of stuff, right? Mattel made 27 billion from the Barbie movie? It made, yeah, there's no way it made 27 billion. Did it actually make 27 billion? That's a lot of billion. Oh my god. They made 27 billion. That's a lot of billions. It's an estimation. All right. Leading edge production. What are these? Fused modular frames? So we need heavy modular frames to make fused modular frames. So all this stuff leads up to us being able to make this stuff, unlock these other milestones, and then potentially, if we're still playing, make big factories to do the final space elevator parts. But I think having like stuff organized and stuff leading up to all that is going to be kind of cool too, I hope. Or we'll just give up halfway through. Either way, they can buy as many brown Ferraris as they want now. Lucky. So lucky. I wish I could buy more brown Ferraris. It's been so long since I bought a new Ferrari. I'm having Ferrari purchase withdrawal. Alright, let me just... Let's not get rid of that right now. We'll get rid of all these ones in a minute, right? There's all of this stuff here from the old, all these old pipes and stuff that can go to. This platform's huge, isn't it? It's nuts. It doesn't really matter where we build this, realistically, because everything can be moved along to meet up with wherever it ends up, right? I mean, we could make it close to the refineries. It doesn't matter. We could make it like here on top of all this, but we've got factories here, but we don't have to have factories here. A lot of these factories are going pretty soon. Some of them are just temporary anyway. I mean, maybe we just make it like right over here. And then we can, you know, that even like the stuff that we made under here, the little access for the train and stuff, that can all be redone. We don't have to keep that like that. We got all this space. I kind of like this space though. Oh man, this thing isn't even working right now. Cut off the power. Can't believe it. I do like this space, this central space here. And this entire platform, in actual fact. I love it. It's so big. Okay. We got to start somewhere, right? So, we have an industrial storage container. Which needs to have an output up to some drones. So let's go architecture. Now, do we want to use like some frames in between each one? And give ourselves enough. This is like the end bit. So this is where like the platforms are going to be, right? Foundations, foundation. Let's get some zoop here. Okay, and then transport drone port. So you want the drone ports to match up with the containers, right? So if we had the container underneath it centrally, so these ones are never going to receive anything. Or will they? If they receive something, I suppose if they did receive something, we could hook these all up to we could just hook these all up to the bus and merge it in to where the splitter separates everything out. It could get busy, so we might want to have a couple of lines coming in with splitters to separate things out, because I think we're going to have a lot of items traveling around, but it'll look pretty awesome when it's happening. I hope. Okay, so Mark 5, this goes up to here, but then we need this to go into here. Maybe we can blueprint this. Maybe we can blueprint each section. Maybe we should blueprint each section, and then we can just slot it together every time we have something, right? Oh, I do need some steel beams. Hang on, let me go grab some. Welcome back. How was the holiday? It was great, Prof. Rapsy. Thank you so much for asking. It was nice. I'm going away again, though, tomorrow. To Gamescom. I'm streaming from there, though. We're going to play some City Skylines, too. Me and Rabs are going. Yeah, I know. It's nice. Yeah, tomorrow... not tomorrow, sorry. Wednesday night. We'll be streaming from there. Playing some City Skylines, too. I'm traveling there tomorrow. Okay, so blueprint designer. So what did we make here? We made a industrial storage, outputting this way, and then next to it we got one, two, three of those. This doesn't necessarily need to be and then we got foundations. This. Oh. Oh, this thing is way too big to fit in here, right? I think the blueprint designer is too small. So we're gonna want to have. Oh my god. So we want to have logistics, smart splitter. Okay, so we'll say like here, for example, this can be steel beams. Any undefined. So that'll go straight through. This doesn't need to be framed here. In actual fact, we might just hide it all in the end. We do walls. Or maybe big concrete pillars. Removed. How can I... We need to deliver batteries to all of these as well. I wish a lot of this would fit into the blueprint thing so that I didn't have to redo this like every time. I suppose it would if I set it back a little bit, but what is it, 5x5 for the blueprint? Oh, it's 4x4, it's even worse. Jeez. How can I hide this? Maybe I just can't. I suppose I could put a whole thing in here. That's not too bad. We can think about like the finer points of decorating after. I think it's probably fine. All right. So that's beams. And then next to it we'd have something else. So let's try to get two things set up. I don't think I have enough for another port. Hello. Oh. Alright. You can use structural beams to shift the foundation grid about as much as you want. Structural beams. Oh yeah. So just as an as a like a guideline, this is how spaced out everything is going to be in central storage when we come to pick stuff, because we're just going to have all this extra space. But it's just going to be so messy if it's not lined up directly with the drone port. Because each container basically needs a port above it, right? If we need to to deliver stuff. I don't know if you can stagger the ports. The ports are just very large. Alright, so we could say that this is steel pipes. Any undefined. So my idea here is that we're gonna have a merger. So this is for stuff that comes back. If we want to send stuff back. So anything that we send back, come out here, get merged, and then can make its way down to this programmable splitter. Oh my. What the heck happened there? That popped through. Center output, none. Right output. What is it? Steel beam. Steel beam. Steel pipe. Straight? Yeah, it is. Just. Okay. Alright, so anything that comes back can go into this splitter, and equally, we'll have a... We need like a delivery port as well, right? Which is just gonna grab like random deliveries. You have a Greek salad with garlic bread and feta cheese. It's good. What am I having for dinner tonight? I think I'm having pasta for dinner tonight. I think I'm just gonna have some nice pasta for dinner tonight. Just going for something simple. Something nice and simple. Some spaghetti with like a nice tomato and basil sauce. And maybe some garlic dough balls. And a salad. Oof. A little salad. Yum yum. Okay, so far this is not so bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So we merge. So we're basically looking at potentially merging somewhere here for now. I don't know if that's right. Could be right. Maybe it's right, actually. So this will be this side. Which means that I need this to... I just gotta line this up properly. How does this line up to this? I don't know. I think it's like that. That looks alright, doesn't it? Okay. Good. And then battery delivery. All right. So let's say just for testing purposes, we're gonna have. Hold on a second. Let me get these things in. That's central to this one. Central. Central. This is Bradford to Central. So the right output is going to be encased industrial beams. And this is going to be any undefined. I can never click the button. Add an item, encased industrial beam. Far enough back. Should be 3 and 3. But then this needs to... It's not far enough back, is it? Like that. Yeah, that looks right, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, perfect. So now this goes into here and this, oops, goes like that. And the stuff underneath still stands. Okay. Let's get some temporary power up here. And this one is going to be, so this is going to be main encased. What is this called again? Encased beams. Alright. Main encased beams. This one is going to be, what did I say this was? Steel beams? And this is going to be main steel pipes. Doodly-loo, 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 doodly-loo. And then next door, we don't know. It'll be something. But we can test with these three things now. Because we have... it's a very short... this is temporary, though. It's just for testing, right? It's all temporary. This is just our test place. We just want to get an idea of what this is going to look like, and if it's any good, then we can expand it up here. It's just temporary, I swear. I promise you, okay? Don't worry about it. It's just temporary. It's just getting things lined up. Now the rest of it's like fairly easy to replicate, right? And if we want to hide a lot of this stuff, we can. because the clipping works really nicely on these drone ports, right? The walls. We want to make like a cool little like hat for it so that you don't have to look at all the gutty works and stuff. Where did the input for these drone ports come from in relation to the main storage? We're going to, a lot of this stuff is going to be delivered by drone to the main storage, right? From all the factories. There might be some instances where we're delivering items by train, but probably not, because most of the stuff that is going to arrive here is not stuff that we're making a shit ton of, you know. It's stuff that we're making, you know, maybe 20 or 30 units per minute of, or whatever, which a drone can easily keep up with and just keep delivering it back. And have it all funnel through the programmable thing, split it off to where it needs to go. The smart splitters handle everything, put it into storage, get it up to the drone ports, fill up the drone port, fill up the storage, and then any overflow can go off to wherever it needs to, right? You're a senior network engineer and you know exactly how temporary these temporary things are? I know. I used to be a programmer, and trust me, I know how temporary stuff goes. The whole operation is being run off the back of temporary stuff in the end. It's the way she goes, bud. You know? Just the way she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she doesn't. Is there any, like, wall option here? That doesn't matter. We'll do the we'll make it look better once we've tested it and we make sure that it actually works. Okay, so we have what's this? That's out, so we need another. Oh, I'm out of rods. Here, let me just go grab a stack of rods quick. Sadly, I'm not going to be able to finish this tonight in the usual slot because we're doing a hashtag ad later. We're doing a big hashtag ad later on for Across the Obelisk with Hafu and her husband David. We're going to be playing the new expansion. So I'm going to have to try to remember where I was with some of this stuff. Hashtag ad, yeah. Hashtag ad. Why not, eh? Why not? Across the Obelisk is pretty good too. We've had some fun playing it for sure. We did a sponsored thing with some Yogs people as well for it, and we played it on Canadian Gaming for a little bit too, which is pretty fun. My mom's gonna be playing with your new expansion. That's rude. That is rude. That is so rude. How could you? I kind of hate that this happens here like this, but what can you do, right? We're gonna probably cover it up so that you can't see it, or maybe think of a way to fix it. All right, so the next thing will be to deliver. We just want to do a delivery, a Deliveroo. I can't go there because all these ports need batteries. So we can't block those. The batteries. It's going to be interesting delivering batteries here as well. Although we could do it on like a top layer probably. It shouldn't be too bad. What's another thing that is... We need batteries to all these. We need batteries to... We're going to need to have some batteries for the delivery ports. Oh, what I mean. So lots of batteries are going to need to come over here. I'm just trying to think of a way of doing it where it will... I guess we could just do like another layer on top, right? So we could have like frame foundation, for example, here. And then we can have, for example, the batteries can be delivered here. Okay, so main battery delivery. So the logistics for this will be a splitter. I don't know if it needs its own supply of batteries. I could be lying about this.
You're doing great, Dad!
Sips.
Yeah?
What if cum was purple colored?
Oh my god. What if? You know what? If it was, I would, you would be able to prank Grimace every time, because you'd be able to come all over him and he wouldn't even know, because it would mix in with the color of his purple fur or skin or whatever it is. I don't know. What do you mean, what the fuck? Hey, Anonymous, thanks for the 10. And sorry about the response as well. Poor Grimace. Wait, is Grimace stunned? Whatever happened to Grimace? You know Grimaces? Alright, so this is main deliveries 1. It's my excellent naming conventions once again. Okay, batteries. So, check this out. It is possible that we could, for example, where is this now? Here. That's the spot. Okay, let's see. That's not the spot. Fucking. That's not the spot at all. Is this the spot? That's the spot. Okay. Alright, where is this coming? Oh shit, I'm stuck. Ooh, okay, so deliveries 1, we'll just need to move over ever so slightly. Okay, main deliveries 1. Oh wait, deliveries 1? Deliveries 1 will definitely need, for now, all the batteries. It can just have all the batteries, it's fine. Holy shit, I'm stupid. Alright, and then we have to set up a battery delivery. Oh, I'm not gonna have time to do this. I need to go. We'll have to continue this next time, chat. Whenever next time is. Likely Thursday or Friday, maybe, when I'm back. Let's try to remember where we were with all this, okay? I'll try to keep it fresh in my mind while I'm away. I might have a little bit of time tonight after the sponsored thing, if it doesn't run too late. Use the sign to write myself a to-do list? I think I'll remember roughly where I was. It's fine. This is where we're at. This is what we've done. We got 2 refineries, and we started working on the main hub. And it's so far looking okay. But we have yet to test it out. But it might be okay. You can use the to-dos to also add notes. Oh yeah, that's true too. We set up a little steel factory which has drones going to and from these refineries, which was kind of fun too. But we're gonna have to continue next time. Don't shit yourself too hard when you're up on that crane. I gotta remember to not drink any liquid whatsoever all day as well, because I don't know how the heck I'm gonna go for a pee while I'm up there if I need to go, you know? Like, once we're 50 meters in the air, just make it rain. I guess so. I guess I'm going to, yeah. Chat, I'm out. I'll be back later on. We're playing Across the Obelisk, like I said, with Hafu and David for a hashtag ad. There's some new DLC out that we're going to check out. That'll be tonight at about 10 p.m. So I'll see you then. Otherwise, I'll be here Wednesday evening streaming on here. City Skylines 2 gameplay. I'm going to be playing it for 2 hours from Gamescom, which I'm traveling to tomorrow. I'm going with Ravs, and RT Game is going to be there, and a bunch of other people, some of whom I know and some of whom I don't. And we're going to get to play some City Skylines 2, which will be exciting. So that's Wednesday, and then I should be back on Thursday, and then I don't know if I'll stream on Thursday when I get back. I might be too tired. But I should be back on Friday. Friday. Okay. Make a penis-shaped city. Okay, I will. Thanks so much for watching. Chat, I appreciate it. Thanks for the subs and resubs, and thanks for the donations as well. Mucho apreciado. I wasn't going to stream today, but we ended up getting a pretty good one in. And we got a couple of bits and pieces done, so that was great. I'll be back in a few hours, so I'll see you then, yes? Okay. LOL, lots of love. See you in a bit. Peace. Bye now. Bye.